I just somehow managed to accidentally catch an issue that was gonna kill my stream. So that was good. I didn't realize, but none of my mic inputs decided what they wanted to input this morning, so that's fun. But you know, I fixed it in about 2 seconds flat because life isn't life if you're not improvising. But yeah, hello everyone. I have fixed issues, we're good, we're back in business, we're gaming. Whatever else we could possibly be. Where's my controller? I am so prepared, as you can see. My mic has been having some serious issues, as you might have just noticed. I've just been talking to myself for a good 5 minutes there. Lovely! But yeah, hello everyone. I've been having some issues this morning, or this afternoon, whatever you want to call it. So that's awkward. But yeah, I'm fixing it as we go, hoping that nothing becomes too obstructive today. I don't know what's, you know, happening, what's the haps, what's the whatevers. My OBS decided it didn't want to pick up any inputs or outputs from my microphone at all this morning, so that was great. And I'm hoping now that this is working, so on the off chance that you guys can actually hear me, hopefully we're doing okay. And if you can't hear me, then, I don't know. Blame Timmy. Great solution. Works every time. I am incredibly disorganized, but that's just my speciality really, isn't it? It's not a V-stream if I'm not absolutely, utterly discombobulated. I think that's the way forward with life, you know, you gotta be a little bit crazy to be me. Give me that gun. Oh, I've already got one. When did I get a gun? Hang on a minute, what? We're so far gone that I don't even know when I've got a gun. I don't even know. I've just embraced the weaponry, I suppose. Right, let me get pins sorted before I forget. Because I know what I'm like. You guys also know what I'm like. The dementia is dementiaing. Do you know what? I think that if I was actually old enough to have dementia, I would probably have already been screened for it. That's how cooked I am cognitively. Pin this message until end of stream. Yeah, okay, there we go. We should be okay. Fine, dandy. Hopefully not exploding. Maybe we can go and kill someone now. Did someone say shoot someone? Yes, please. Weaponry, my favorite. My favorite part of this game. Where's the very friendly slasher? I just want to talk, I swear. Man, I'm rusty. It's been a while. I don't know what I've been up to past couple days. Going crazy, mainly. I had a right nightmare last couple days. Because yesterday I ordered groceries through Uber Eats, as you do, you know, lazy people behavior. Problem is, I ordered at 5 o'clock, it gets to 6 o'clock, my groceries aren't here. It gets to 7 o'clock, I'm starting to think, hang on a minute. It gets to 8 o'clock, groceries still aren't here. I'm starting to think, whoa, buddy, where's my food? Turns out, it never came. So I got my refund, obviously, but like, I never got my banoffee pie, guys, so never fear. I've finally obtained my banoffee pie after many hours of grueling arguing with Uber support over the pie that never came. We are all mourning my banoffee pie. That's something we all, you know, you guys gotta participate. My pie was rudely stolen by a man on a bike. It was quite funny because obviously I'd ordered quite a lot of groceries. So to then see on the app that somebody was going to collect it on a bike was really funny. Especially obviously when you consider the fact that like, I think I had 3 Pepsi bottles. No, I had 6 Pepsi bottles, but it was those 3-litre ones. So I genuinely thought I'd accidentally killed a man with a pie and some Pepsi bottles. Never did hear. Maybe that man is still dead on the street somewhere. I will never know. But, I got my pie. I had to order through the actual store as a— Oh, gamers, we are back. Oh, hello! That was not just an equip. That was not just an equip! Well. But yeah, no, I have got my pie. It's in the kitchen waiting for me the second I end this stream. You'll be glad to know. I will eat that pie, and I will enjoy it. Spitefully, if you will. But yeah, no. I had to order a proper, like, grocery delivery. And it was a poor old man bringing the food, and I'm sat there and I'm like, oh no. I've made a pensioner bring me my incredibly insane amount of, like, groceries. Hello! Welcome to Crazyville. I'm yapping, as per usual. It's not a V-stream if I'm not yapping. My food was stolen. And I'm being petty about it, in true V fashion. I'm complaining. Because what is life without a good complaint? But yeah, no, I never know what happened, like, to the actual order originally. I don't know if this guy went and picked it up and then something happened, or like, if he genuinely just, like, stole my pie. That'd be really sad. What is this game? It's Trepidation. It's a 1v9 asymmetrical. Slash I kill you. You say, no, I don't want die. I'm gonna shoot you now. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, really. Just you shoot people, you craft items, you know. All the fun stuff, really. Yeah, it's... A lot of people, like, come in, and when they just see, like, one part of the game, they're like, oh, this is a Dead by Daylight ripoff. It's not. There's flashbangs and pipe bombs and all sorts in this game. What? Are you talking about Brute? The guy with the big, like, coat. The big, like, black coat. Yeah, that's Brute. That's one of the slashers. So it's kind of my job to shoot him as a survivor. Why? Because he's trying to kill me. That's his role in the game. He's gotta kill me. I say no, I'm gonna pop a good old bullet in your kneecap to try and stop you from killing me. I mean, I have all the other equipment, but like, the rifle's where it's at. Mainly because I'm petty. Oh, I forget my sensitivity's quite high. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, that didn't quite blind the way I was expecting it to. Okay, that's fine. Pop that like that, and I'm sure that'll hopefully break me out of the sight. What are you trying to say, sorry? I'm confused. I promise you Brute is not friendly. No, he punched me in the face earlier, and I will be holding it against him. It was not a very nice, move. I was punched in the face. I'm very sad about it. I'm very upset. Oh, blimey. I'm just gonna hope that they didn't see me, honestly. I think I might have actually gotten away with that. 9813. There we go. Cool. Okay. What else have we got around here? Herbs, herbs, and more herbs. My question is, right, if you think about it, where are these items actually sourced from? Now that I think about it, when you walk around Treppy, who is placing these herbs here? Like, who said, I'm gonna pop you a good old, herb on this random table? Who is up to this? Whose herbs are these? Right, let's see. What can we do over here? Okay. I hear them like stomping around in here somewhere. Oh. What are they trying? Are they trying to camp or what? Right, well, in that case, I'm gonna leave this to the others. I'll be over here. Okay, cool. Right, someone else is down over there. Probably shouldn't dive in when my health is looking like this, though. Not giving him a hug? Is Darkhold or Troubleshooter recommended for slightly cheapness? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I suppose, like, Darkhold is, like, okay. I think Troubleshooter probably sounds like the better option, though. I'm not sure. I don't really say that I use either of them particularly. If I'm usually looking for something with, like, 1 point, I'll stick self-mending because most of my builds usually pertain to, like, healing and such. Although I do need to break away from that habit. I'm a little bit too addicted to my healing builds. I'll just crawl out. I'm not bothered. Oh, there we go. I got dragged out anyway. Oh, that's bright. I'm still getting skill checks despite the fact I've escaped. Okay. But yeah, no, yeah, Troubleshooter is a free way to know where the slasher is lurking. I feel like a good way to approach this would probably to be like, pop something like silver bullets, sleight of hand, and then pop something stealthy on. I feel like that's probably a good way to go about it, right? I don't think I have. Okay, right. Let me see what I can do. Right. Oh, well, there we go. Who am I actually playing? Oh, I didn't switch out. I didn't switch out after taking the thumbnail. Oh well, I'm sure I can make something work here. I don't even know what I'm running perk-wise. Okay, I'm sure we'll be fine, right? Nah, he'll be fine. Okay, right. Get over here. Get that good old smacking. Oh, whoa, okay. Everybody gets a smack. Free smacks for all. Put one of those down there for now. It's been a while since I've actually tried to play Rockstar, so I suppose that, like, if anything, I suppose this is a good wake up. Got one of those, like, there. Oh, I'm rusty. I'm so rusty, it hurts. Oh, I was ever so slightly off. The rust is showing. The rust is really showing. It's embarrassing, actually. Hello! Welcome in. Welcome to the madness. I'm currently in a bit of a state of I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, they're down. There we go. Yes! There we go. That was a bounce hit. Woo! We're doing alright. We're doing alright indeed. Who are you? I don't recognize you. I haven't seen you before. Oh! I know who you are. You were in here last stream. I remember you. Yes, yes, of course. You're actually here for most of them. The person I'm chasing, that is. Helping someone in Forsaken? Well, good luck with that. You know, I try to do the same. I always find baby Jasons. And it's really, like, wholesome because they're just, like, really confused. And I try my best to try and, obviously, like, explain things. I do find that my issue tends to be that, people seem to be so critical if you try to help them sometimes. I notice that's quite a common thing. Is people think you're criticizing them when you say something helpful. What was that? Blimey. Let's have a look. That was a very bouncy one, isn't it? Bop. Oh, locked. Down. These guys are a bit too good. Oh yeah, good on you for helping people at the end of the day. I find that people are so toxic in game environments these days that, like, I genuinely find that, like, it's so wholesome to find someone who's actually, like, willing to help. You know, it's a nice change of pace from the usual kind of mean nature you find in some games. The bounce is too bouncy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Second, it's even more rare to find someone. You see, that's why I kind of tried to be a positive influence, especially obviously with, like, I know I'm a very small creator, don't get me wrong. I don't think I have that much of a sway or influence on anybody, but I still try to be positive and kind, because at the end of the day, you never know. There's obviously a lot of situations in where people will, like, be going through stuff as well. You know, it's more important to, you know, help people out and have a good time than it is to just be a nasty piece of work. We all just gotta be very positive. Yeah, that's why I've always made a bit of an effort to kind of advertise my streams as like a help environment as well. Like, I know I made guides back in the day for the game and I am gonna work on doing sort of like a polished one. But I've always tried to advertise like my streams as a very safe space for people to like come and learn for that exact reason. I think it's important to teach people rather than just be horrible. At the end of the day, a big part of my channel is sharing my interests as like an autistic person though, so I think that like definitely helping people out is a big thing for me. I'm one of those people that's like very like number orientated in that way. I do quite understand the statistics and like the general idea of certain things. So that sort of like stuff is definitely where I do try my best. Losing brain cells not helping. Look, okay, I can be helpful sometimes. I know my streams can be a bit brain dead, but like, I'm trying, okay? Look, I'm dumb, but like, I'm dumb in style. But yeah, no. Was that the bite of 87? Yeah, my bad, bro. I was hungry. This guy's really low. So I'll bounce that way. Oh, another person. Oh, missed that. Whoops. What's your opinion against... Cards Against Humanity is really fun. I think it's a very dependent game sometimes. Sometimes you get like a really bad hand. I had a bad hand, but overall I do enjoy it as a game. And I think it's definitely like a very fun one. Especially like as a party game. I know we used to do it in college a lot. Oh, did that not fire? Oh, well. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. To say I have no idea what any of my parts do, I think I'm doing a pretty solid job. I don't use any of these perks normally. Oh, I'm going to die here. Yeah, stun time. Eh, that's okay. We're good. The red is really flashy though, isn't it? Some of the cards are questionable. I think that is the point of the game. It is specifically like targeted as a 17+ game for a reason. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's entirely each person's discretion. If you know you don't like that kind of stuff, then just like, don't play it. At the end of the day. I did put a disclaimer on it for a reason. Whoa! Hello! Ah! Okay. Is it me or is some particles not showing, or am I laggy like crazy? I actually don't know what region we are in today, so I very well could just be like lagging. Because like my abilities like right— ow! Ow, 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 okay. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but sometimes I'm hitting the ability buttons and they're not like quite working the way they should. I don't know how well that shows up on like a stream though. I should probably actually check what this region is. What are we looking at? 93? That's not so bad. Hello! I don't even remember the last time I actually played Rockstar. I don't remember what her kit so much is. I'm definitely gonna unequip that real quick. You know what? Let's go for Necreon. I haven't played Necreon in a hot minute, so now that obviously we have slap that usual on. Obviously now that I can adjust things with my controller a little bit better. Let's see what this does for us. Don't believe the rumors you hear, guys. I actually beat Timmy up because he wasn't paying rent. That's right, pay your rent or I will appear. Wow, okay, hello. What happened to hi? How are you? Cheating in an online game, you can get arrested. Oh my god. At what point does that, like, cease, though? If you find a bug? Like, it depends, like, what the statistics of that are in terms of, like, the specifications. I'm already dead. It's a true V moment. It's nothing new. Oh, really? Come on, man. I only just got back on my feet. What even is this game? This is Trepidation. It's a 1v9 asymmetrical. It's a very fun game, actually. Very complex, but very fun. Violence. I'm gonna sit and try and get away with this while I can. Cool, okay. What was I saying? I don't remember. But yeah, no. I've been having fun with it. I haven't played Rockstar in a long time. I think the last time I played Rockstar was probably on release. It's been a long time. I don't really know like the adequate builds and stuff for Rockstar. I always found Rockstar really difficult, so I suppose it makes sense really for why I would never really give Rockstar too much of it. a go. Oh, stagger. Stagger of doom. Ah! The what? I have no idea what you're talking about. What is what? What the hell are you talking about? Justin Bieber. What? Is there something I'm missing? Am I missing some like reference? It's a show? I didn't even know that was a thing. I never heard that in my life. I suppose I'm quite like unknowing when it comes to shows though. I'm just not the show type really. Oh goodness. Seriously? I hadn't been on my feet for more than a couple of seconds there. I got haters, on God. My goodness. Can I have my game back? Please. Ah, there we go. I don't think those are my characters. I don't think those are my characters, guys. There we go. Let me see. What we got? I think probably if I want to like get the most value out of guns, I'm probably better off running something chase related and then just kind of using that to get myself a little bit of more distance, I suppose. Ability called self-destruct. Are you talking about parting gift? Is that what you're talking about? Just instantly explode. I don't think that quite makes sense in like this sort of game, but I mean, sure, if whatever floats your boat, I guess. Yeah, I noticed I didn't have any of my stuff equipped, so bringing those back. Everyone here is like level like 7 billion. Look at the contrast. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm like buns at this game in comparison to everyone else. Oh god. I am not good at this compared to like everyone else. I'm incredibly terrible, actually. Rockstar gem-related perks. Okay, I can try that, you know. That's an alright idea. So probably running something like what we got? The skill check one? Which one is that? What am I looking for here? Up, is it up here somewhere? Ah, critical failure, there we go. Bang. Let's see, what else can we pop in here? Crowd control? You know what? Sounds like a fair idea. Let me see, what have we got for 1 or 2? Uh... Let me think. I'm trying to think here. I suppose Gearhead would be good for, like, control of, like... Saboteur? Okay, you know what? I will keep that in there then. What else have we got? Just remember you have it when you down someone. Yeah, that is a good point. See, I feel like Progression Paranoia might be an interesting one, but I'm not sure what I'd swap out for that. Bunny. Well, you see, it kind of obstructs too much of the screen when it comes to Treppy, because Treppy's quite, like, everywhere. That's why the perks are easy in Treppy, so. I'm gonna grab that while I can, unlock it anyway. I'm not sure what I'd put it in. Like, in terms of build-wise. I mean, I could do something like Deadly Pressure and, like, Scornucopia. We'll see how that works. If that doesn't work, then, we'll try something else. I'm sure we'll figure something out. In terms of Necreon, what have I got for my Necreon build? I do maybe want to put something like that on here. Yeah, Deathtone sounds right. It's possible that that is what it's called, yeah. We'll see what that does for my Necreon build, and then... We've got a couple of things to play around with there. There we go. You know... But yeah, no, definitely. There we go. That's probably the slasher games we'll get in this stream, I reckon. Hopefully we'll get a good few, unless everyone else has got 3 times, and then we're just gonna be cooked. But yeah, no. I'm sure we'll figure something out, right? Never did actually look at the skins here. I have not got the funds for those skins. Never mind. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. How do you feel? I am devastated. League of Legends? I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. I'm sorry. To be fair, I am one of those people that's like, I don't get a hype of a lot of games. I kind of generally know what I like. But at the same time, I suppose it's a person-to-person thing. Personally, I'm not like... I like my horror games, my single-player games. Anything with a good story. You see, it's like... anything that's way too much like combat, not enough like... actual fun content, I find to be quite boring. Especially if something's like really repetitive. Like, if you're just kind of doing the same thing, if you're clicking one button to win the game. I find that so boring. Like, I want to be actively doing stuff. Oh, there's a chicken there. Oh no. Oh, hell yes. We are back. We are so back. Yes, I want the shotgun. Yes, please. Oh, I'm gonna be causing way too many problems with this. I've got 3 weapons and I'm not afraid to use them. It's over for you all. I'm truly am a menace at the end of the day. I'm gonna be causing so many problems. You're all gonna be so done with me. Bring yourself up before with a grenade launcher. No, that was a rocket launcher, and that's because, what's the word? It's because right trigger is the button to shoot as well as the button to equip. So unfortunately, as soon as you go to equip, you also fall victim to accidental shooting. It's the Legion skin. So it is, yeah. Oh no, it's over for me. I'm dead, chat. I'm dead. Oh, thank you, Twin. I'm gonna be back to shooting people momentarily. Don't you worry. I feel like I gotta be more stealthy. I gotta be more sneaky with this. Right, where am I going? We are stealthing gamers. Right. Where is the stinky shade? I got some bullets with their name on. But yeah, no, honestly I love Treppy. I could never hate Treppy. Treppy's like where I started, basically. This game is it is so fun. I love Treppy. Honestly, Treppy is... It holds a special place in my heart, obviously being one of the places that I kind of started my content in. It definitely, like, pivoted the way that my channel went. Obviously with the guides and stuff. It kind of just made me who I am. Yeah, the community is fairly decent as well. Like, I find, obviously with larger communities, you're always going to have some bad eggs, but I find Treppy's pretty chill. Everyone's really nice to me in the server, at least. I've had a couple of, interesting people, but other than those, like, very small percentage, it's been really nice. I know some of my other content gets some less kind comments and such, so I'm just grateful to have, like, Treppy is a very friendly community. Oh, that's another gun there. I kind of wish there was a ping button, really. Sometimes I wish there was pings the way that, like, you ping in Fortnite. I hate it when shows get cancelled on a cliffhanger. Oh, I know. Or you know when they get cancelled and it's like, it's very clear it was setting up for season 2. And then they cancel it last minute. What are we doing? No! There was one of those that I watched recently and it was setting up for season 2 in the ending. And then they cancelled it. And you know when you're sat there and you're like, oh my god, why would you do this? I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even saying anything. I've noticed that all the time. It's always the best shows that they cancel, and then they like keep renewing the most like shit things. You have like the best shows that get cancelled, and you have Grey's Anatomy with like 6 billion seasons. I don't get the hype. I'm sorry, I don't get the hype of Grey's Anatomy. Pop it again, I gotta do some geography. Good luck with that. I fear that geography is scary. Like, don't get me wrong, I can read a map, but I also hate them. They're so confusing for no reason. I am Shelf, guys. I am Shelf. They were here somewhere. I'm gonna find them, and I'm gonna shoot them in the face. Oh, dead person. Time to steal their stuff. Nice. Gotta keep on the move. Learning about the world can be fun. We gotta get rid of the world. We gotta get rid of it. We've gone too far. It's gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. It's gotta go. There we go. Here you go, stranger. That's another gun. I don't need that. Weird geography. Yeah, no, I find geography's probably better over here than it is, like, over there. I know, at least in my experience, like... Don't get me wrong, I love science, but, like... Geography's a no for me. I don't care so much about, like, earth science. Oh well, I had my fun. I'm just here more to shoot people at the minute. I'm having a bit too much fun with it. People. Oh, the dancing! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let me in on this one, twin. We got this. Yeah! 90% of my Treppy gameplay is just sitting in the lobby dancing. Real ones know that you gotta dance. I'm always dead, so... Manage stamina? Honestly, I'm not very good at it. I find that usually, sometimes you can, like, walk if you've made enough distance, or you're around, like, a wall or a loop. You can walk. As long as you haven't, like, completely, like, drained it, then you'll probably be fine. But I find that it's not too big of a deal if you do, like, use too much of it, because you can just try and use vaults and stuff and wedges and that to make yourself a bit more distance until you can gain it back. I think usually it's a case-by-case basis, really. You'll sort of kind of learn it over time. I still am not very good at it. I prefer to go more for, like, the vaults and such. Timmy's dead. Can we believe it? Evil. Evil. Evil shade. I would say no shade, but... Well, that doesn't work in this case, does it? If you see me munching candy, no you don't, okay? I'm still addicted. I don't know if anybody remembers me saying that, like, I'm really cooked because I'm so addicted to, like, Mentos fruits. I'm still here. I'm still addicted to them. They're so good. They've got that right level of, like, chewiness for me. And they don't instantly lose the flavor. It's great. They're kind of like Skittles if Skittles were huge and, like, didn't become really powdery really quickly. I find Skittles become, like, really grainy, almost. I'm just watching. Everyone else is way better than me at this game. I'm just buns. I don't think I'll ever be pro. I'm just kind of like not pro. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be like good at it, but right now I don't think it's ever gonna happen, considering the fact that, like, I'm just really dumb. Very efficient shade player. Yeah, these are the lobbies I usually face when I'm doing these sort of streams, and I think if anything, it's probably good for me to, you know, try and learn to play against the best of the best players, but I always feel quite outnumbered because I'm never gonna win. Bunny's appearance next Friday. Yeah, they'll probably appear next Friday. You might even see them before then. Depends when I end up going to see my mum again. They're evil. Evil little floppers. Don't be fooled. They might look cute, but they're not. They're evil, I tell you. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. Friday. Friday isn't real. I've actually deleted Fridays. My apologies, folks. I don't know, I've got a couple of bits and pieces I'm trying to work on, so I think I'm also busy Thursday. I think something's going on Thursday, I don't remember. But, like, this week I'm quite busy, but maybe in the future I'll start doing, like, more stuff. I know I'm definitely working on some stuff behind the scenes, you guys can know that much. I'm not telling too much. I got a couple bits and pieces. I do still need to ask Uzi whether or not it's viable to do kind of a general trep guide now, or whether I need to wait until, like, obviously the secondary part of the Survivor rework. The AD teaser? I haven't actually seen it yet. It's... Unless, are you talking about, is it the one with the boxes? I think I've seen that briefly, but I didn't actually get to read it in too much detail. It's the one, like, the messages were kind of like little bit of, like, boxes over certain, like, details. If it was that, then I saw it briefly. I saw people, like, talking about it and investigating it, but I don't get too much into it in terms of, like, digging into it. I'm not really a lore person, though. I feel like that's something I should clarify. I'm not, like, huge on the lore. I'm more here for the gameplay. So I feel like teasers like that aren't my sort of, like, cup of tea anyway. So obviously I think take it with a pinch of salt when it comes from me, because I'm not a huge lore person. Also, hello people just joining us. Welcome to Crazyville. I'm slightly crazy. We're all slightly crazy. That's why we're here. I am getting worse and worse at this as the day go on. Oh, wow, hello. Oh, no. No, I don't want your evil flower bubble. I don't want the evil flower bubble. Get me away from that. I'm going back over here to my corner of doom. My corner of doom, 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 doom. This person jogging on the spot. Me too, me too. What did I do? What did you just look me in the face for? What? What? Oh. Oh my god, hello. Okay. Wow. Psychic over here. What the fuck? What the hell? How? I'm just really unobservant, aren't I? Oh my god, I need to lock in. Oh, there is nothing here other than a gun. Oh. Somebody's cleaned this out. Bloody hell, okay. Ah, man. Pokemon Showdown. What on earth is Pokemon Showdown? Am I missing something? A weird habit? Weird habit that I have. I don't know. I have to do everything in a bit of a routine, but I'm not necessarily sure that's just like weird. I think that's just like autism. I do everything in a routine, but I don't have a time linked to that routine, so it can be like 10 o'clock at night, it can be like 5 in the morning. I will still do that routine. Which is especially inconvenient when, obviously, I'm trying to get out of the house in the morning and I'm late. But I still have to follow my routine before I go, or I'm, like, freaking out. I'm trying to think, what else do I do? I suppose the weirdest thing I do is I carry a phone charger everywhere. Like, my bag will always have a phone charger in it because I know what I'm like. And I will just, like, forget to charge everything. Can you break those? I can't remember. No, you can't. That's fine. You guys are having nerd conversations over here. I don't know anything. All I know is that my favourite Pokemon is Buair. The silly goofy pink bear. I suppose the more important question is, who would you be as a Pokemon? Because I know exactly who I'd be. But yeah. I think Dryad's whole thing is like being able to fire these things at me. These like little scully things on the floor. Floweries, whatever they are. Ah, shit. So, I guess I gotta be careful of that. Right, let's see what we can do up here. I genuinely am surprised that I got away with that, but I'm not gonna complain. Right, okay, one more. Just one more totem to ignite and then we're out. I've still got 2 lives left. That's more than I usually have. I'm usually dead by now. So I'm gonna take it as a win, really. Right, my distortion just ended. Ah, there we go. Worst advice I was ever given? Okay, I can answer that one. I went to therapy back when I was a teenager, and I was told that my autism was going to be cured if I just went outside. There you go. That's the worst bit of advice I've ever had. My autism's going to be cured if I just go outside and make some friends. Needless to say, I was actually crying laughing, because what the fuck do you mean? Guys, sorry, not autistic anymore. I've actually gone outside and touched some grass. It's cured me. Like, what the fuck? What was she expecting? Yes, guys, I'm cured. I'm cured. It was so fucking funny. For the old village doctor. No, this was a woman from CAMS. Which, if you're in the UK, you'll know how shit CAMS are anyway. She was a registered therapist. A registered therapist. That I got referred to. So that was funny. Yeah, no, this literally wasn't even, like, I live in a city. I don't live in some, like, dodgy village. I live in a big city. So, for this to be, like, the, like, actual, like, advice of the staff, I was shocked. Yet, needless to say, I never went back, and my mum just kind of came out and looked at me as if to say, what the fuck? Somebody's gun! I'm stealing it! I'm stealing it! It's mine! My gun! It's not loaded. It's not loaded, but that's fine. I'm having too much fun. Come on, somebody get me back up. I want to shoot again. Please. I want to do some more shooting. But yeah, that was the worst piece of advice I'd ever received. I'm trying to think what else I was told. Who would you invite to a dinner party? I don't know. I'm not sure. I gotta think about this one. There's certainly some people out there that I feel like I'd have interesting conversations with. And then there's certainly people out there at the same time that I want to absolutely, like, throw food at. Like, what kind of- are we talking civilized dinner party, or are we talking, like, I'm gonna throw a potato at you? Because if I'm gonna throw potatoes at somebody, I have a list. I have a long list. It's a long one. But now, if it's a civilized dinner party, the list is a lot shorter. If it's a casual dinner party at my house, now, who's throwing food at people at dinner parties? You've never been to, like, you should have seen, like, the secondary school canteen. That's the best way I can describe it. British culture is like high school canteen, but, like, everyone was throwing food at you. Like, it was fucking crazy in there some days. I didn't even eat in the canteens. I used to lock myself in an office upstairs because I didn't want to mess with anyone. So I was locking myself in an office up the stairs. But people would throw, like, a whole fucking paninis and shit. Like, people would throw food. And I'm just sat there like, hi, I don't want to deal with you. You're weird. It was always the loudmouths as well. It was always the loud ones that were throwing food. That went boingy boing too much. I boinged it too close to the Sun Gamers. No, well, I mean, it might not be a thing anymore, but I went to school in the 2010s. obviously you gotta think, I graduated 2021. So, like, obviously, I may not be accurate to modern day, but I went to school in the 2020, I finished school in 2021, so you can imagine the kind of shit that was going on. Especially during COVID as well. When you all had to be, like, isolated and separated out, people would, like, throw food at each other. It was really funny. I think I started at school in 2015. Oh, that went a bit boingy. The lamest photo? Oh, we never had class photos. That wasn't really a thing for me. Although, to be fair, I don't think... I never quite remember how to disarm those. Let's see, where else could... I kind of want to keep on my gen control more than anything. So I'm going to slap one of these down here. Just click on them. I've done right trigger a few times, but they don't really seem to... Right, well, we'll see. Let's see what I can do. Bonk. Okay. One more. One more hit on this person. Oh, come on, that was so close. Yeah, get that a good smack. Is your persona a bumblebee or some other type of bee? I never really thought too much into it, because obviously Ysera is like a genus of bees. I always just kind of labeled it as a bee and never really went too much more into it. But I suppose that, like, it's... I don't know. It's definitely some kind of bee, obviously, because you've got the bee antennas and such. But I never really thought too much into specifics. Let me go get this core over here. Oh, one of these was glowing. Was it this one? No. That's a dead end. Yeah, they definitely can't go in there. Right, let's see. Bonk. Someone was just here. I'm not sure. But I sworn someone was just here. Right, let's get over kind of this way. Ah, there. Right. Oh, perfectly timed door close. Nice, okay. Pop that there for that one. See someone over here. Rank the seasons? I'm a big autumn-winter fan. I'm sorry, I kind of hate summer. I know I'm saying that as someone with a summer birthday, but I hate them. I hate summer. I just can't. I think especially if you like take into account obviously that I'm like heat intolerant with like my illness. I'm definitely not a fan of like the warm season. It actually makes me quite poorly. Not the person I was chasing, but this one might be able to caught off guard a little bit easier. Right, okay, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, I had a feeling people would be around here. I'm not sure. Oh, that was close, but not close enough. Right, get me back on the objectives. I don't think it's worth chasing people right now. Chasing Stinky Boy's killer but never catching them for eternity. Please! I don't want that. I'm tired. I just want to be able to play a slasher, man. I don't want to do this anymore. Please! I don't want to do this. Where'd you go? You rascal! Where have you gone? No! Yes! There we go. Finally. Somebody is down. Another one. Where's the final one? Try that. No! No! Man, I'm trying so hard here. Is there a better server open? Have we got like a Europe server? I don't remember where the server list is. Oh, I don't think it's any of these. Leaderboards and moats. No, it's not under there. Settings social? Ah, right. No, it's just Europe. It's just America. God damn it. Honestly, I forget where all the buttons are. I'm just really stupid. Right, okay, where do I want to go? Pop down this way. Never mind! Let's not go down that way. Shitting hell. Oh my god. I don't want to go that way anymore, I'm afraid. Can I like, just like undo that choice, please? In my defense, I get so turned around in this map, I did not realize that was Slasher Spawn. In my defense. Nice wheelchair. Is that for me? Games just insulted me. This map just gets really confusing to me. I just don't like it. But I suppose I'm just like really, unaware of it, I suppose. I don't play it as much as the others. So I often find that I get turned around really easily. And that obviously leads me to walk into Slasher Spawn and nearly get my head torn off. But yeah, I've got a couple of different projects that I need to do actually. I need to start writing a list. If I had my iPad here right now, I would start writing a list like on my iPad. But I don't. So maybe after this round I'll go and grab my iPad and that way I can start on my list. I'm not here. You're hallucinating. You know what? I'm gonna go get my iPad right now. I'm going now. I'll be back. Where is it? It's literally here. We're fine. Right. Come here. Give me a notepad. Give me a notepad. Give me a notepad. It's on charge, but I know it's fully charged because I put it on last night. There we go. Alright, let's see. What colour should we do this in? We should do it green. I feel like that's, you know, stream colour, so. Okay. Is Timmy's content creating code expired? I don't actually know about that. That's something you have to ask Uzi. I don't know if mine's still working. Either. I know I also have a code in the game, but I don't know if it works anymore. Timmy's works, there you go. Timmy knows this stuff, not me. Look, I might be the #1 Timmy fan, but I just don't remember these things, okay? Okay, what else have we got that I need to do? So I'm basically like, you can have guns? Yes, you can have guns. You can also have, like, you know, pipe bombs, molotovs, flashbangs, smoke bombs, lockpicks, the whole shebang. Quite literally. The motion have never expired. Yeah, I didn't think there was an expiry on them, but I could have been wrong, obviously. I don't know if Uzi put like a year expiry on them. Because I know a lot of the other content creators like disappeared after a month. We started doing content, then everyone else started doing content, and they all dipped out as soon as like they did like one video. And we stayed. I don't know where I am in this vent. I really get turned around in here as well. Yeah, there's content creators codes for Trap. I have one, Timmy has one, I'm not sure who else has one because, like, as I say, everyone else that was kind of doing Trap content disappeared after a month. We've been here for years. We're getting old now, Timmy, we're getting old. Those codes, yeah, so we both had a code name of our channels. Dude. Use CRV still a code. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they should still be alive, but like on the off chance that they're broken, I can just DM Uzi and be like, "Hey twin, what, why it broke? Why it broke? Why it broke?" Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of here. That sounds like a copyright strike waiting to happen. I'm waiting as soon as I end this stream, I'll get a strike email. Did I just die to a fucking zombie? That's really a V moment. Yeah, okay, what else did I need to put on this list? Let me think. Oh, I know what I need. Oh, I do have another idea, actually. Horror games? For horror games, well, Trepidation Tuesday is obviously a specific, scheduled stream. But my Discord does have a suggestion forum if you want to, like, suggest certain things. Obviously, it depends what it is as well, because if it's something on Steam, I'm always down to, like, try Steam stuff. Obviously, Roblox stuff. I do whole streams specifically for exploring ASIMs. But I have got quite a full schedule at the moment. I am working on, oh god, like 7 different things behind the scenes right now. I might let you guys in on a little bit of some of the ideas that I'm working on at the moment. But that's a case of, these are very much destined to change, but some of the stuff I'm planning on What do I play other than ASIMs? All sorts of different things. You've probably seen this bed we made on the channel. That's a let's play I'm doing. Officially, I'm calling the series Gameplays with V, but it's basically a let's play. That is a mystery story game. I'm also doing another game which is sort of, how do I explain it without giving too much away? Sort of like a cozy game where you run certain different like things. I've also done a lot of Dead by Daylight, which is an ASIM. So other than literally Dead by Daylight, which is whenever I feel like it, Trepidation Tuesday and Forsaken Friday, I do a lot of like different random bits. I need to finish up The Evil Within 2. That is one I do need to finish as a stream series. I've just been really busy the past couple of weeks dealing with like so for those that don't know, there is something called the October slide, which is if you have a chronic illness, your illness is going to really struggle with the changes that come in October. So the entire month of October I was really struggling, and I'm still kind of adjusting, but you kind of have like a downward fall where your health will kind of get worse before it like goes back to normal. That's because of the season changes and stuff, and the air pressure changes. It does something to the way that we like function. And obviously because I have 2 chronic illnesses, I kind of got struck down quite a bit, so I'm trying to build myself back up. You'll notice I've been doing a bit more videos, I've been doing the weekly streams, and I've been doing like other bits and pieces of videos. I actually have one video ready to post. I'm just waiting to make a thumbnail for that. But I honestly do a lot of different games. I've done a lot of games over the years as well. One game that I do miss was I did The Quarry years ago. And that was a very one and done thing. But I really enjoyed The Quarry. I also need to dive back into Resident Evil, because I've done 2 and 4, but I haven't done 1, 3, 5. I'm skipping 6, I hated 6, I'm sorry. I got like one stream into it and I was like, no. So 7 and 8, and then Requiem. Requiem. I can't say Requiem for some reason. My brain doesn't like that word. But that is one of the newer ones coming out. So I'll definitely cover that. I've obviously got the Silent Hill 2 game purchased, ready to do as a... I think I'm going to do that as a video series instead of a stream series. I really said I was going to do it as like a stream series, but I think actually it'd be more interesting to do it as a video. I know it's definitely possible to put it in video format. Or at least I would presume so, because I know that Markiplier did Silent Hill F in video format, so I'm going to do Silent Hill 2 in video format. My editors are going to hate me for it. Well, to be fair, I've been doing a lot of the editing myself recently, so this bed we made was done by me, the 1x video is done by me, I'm working on another video in that Forsaken discussion series, no spoilers. You can guess who you think it is all you want, but I think at the end of the day you're not going to be able to get it. I'm also working on a... Well, I'm not really working on it yet, but I'm planning to work on... I know a lot of people have been pestering me for like a basics survivor guide for Forsaken to kind of update my older ones. So I've definitely been like looking into that, and I also am looking into doing a basic Trep one as well. And then something that I've actually just kind of come up with recently, like in the last like few hours, is I was thinking of maybe doing sort of an application process for moderator on stream. Or moderator actually in my Discord server. Because I've realised that like I would definitely like to do like applications, but I've always had a bit of a trust thing, so I'm going to set up a trial system. And I'm going to make the applications really thorough. So that's definitely going to take a while to obviously get out and stuff, but I think that's definitely something I'm going to look to. Because obviously I think it's something people have asked for a while, and I know I've got like a lot of like issues with trust. So I definitely think I'm going to start with like stream mods, because stream mods can't do as much damage. They literally can only just time people out. And if I see someone like misusing that, I can bonk them in about 5 seconds. And then if that goes well, I'll probably do Discord apps and then have like a trial role. I could also possibly look at the possibility of like merging that with the events team. But yeah, I want to give very minimal, like, permissions to start because I very much am afraid of abuse and I will very much go thoroughly through it. Because, you know, obviously I'm not daft. But something else I'm going to do as well is I want to look into doing applications for someone to, like, help me out with TikTok stuff. Because don't get me wrong, I love short form content. I have a lot of, like, funny clips and stuff that I could post. I just don't know how to work it. So, like, I'm gonna get someone to help me with it. Because I don't get it. So, I'm sure someone out there gets it. So, like, I'll ask someone else to help me with it. And I'm sure there's, like, a couple of people out there that'd be happy to go through streams and, like, cut out, like, funny moments. Like, I know I already wrote down, like, one timestamp. And the channels under games is so diverse, from Trep to Yakuza. Yeah, no, entirely. I am literally somebody who loves anything and everything. If you want, I can actually read you the full Steam library. Or at least the things I have installed right now. What do we have on here? So, the things I have installed on my computer right now is a game called Cozy Organizer, which is, that's a game about, like, organizing things. Think like, A Little to the Left, sort of. Then we have Date Everything, Dead by Daylight, Demonologist, Don't Starve Together. We have Dredge, we have a game called False Dream, which was something that Fidek told me to play ages ago, and I did. Friday the 13th, the game I still have installed, and never got rid of it. Guilty as Sock, which is a really funny party game. Project Diva, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, a game called Inscription, Left 4 Dead 2, Outlast Trials, Papa's Freezeria Deluxe, Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe. Oh, whoops. We have Payday 2, Repo, Phasmophobia, all the Resident Evil games, Silent Hill 2, Stardew Valley, a game called Sticky Business, which I haven't really dug into yet, but I'm going to get my teeth into that eventually. A game called Storyteller, which I was going to do on stream, or as a video. A game called Tag Time, which is an ASIM, like, sort of game on Steam. It's like a playtest. Terraria, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, This Bed We Made, Tomb Raider, and then, like, YouTube. I'm not kidding, my interests are a very mixed bag. But yeah, I have a lot of interests, and I do want to kind of start a TikTok as well, because I think that would really help with growing the channel and, like, growing the Discord server, especially. W taste though. Yeah, no, absolutely. I do really, like, have quite a lot of, like, variation in my taste, but I feel like I have, like, good taste. It's the same with music. I like all genres of music, but I actually find that generally, you know, I have my preferences, obviously, but I like a bit of anything. If it's good, I like it. I mean, hell, I have so much, like, rock and goth music and, like, emo music from, like, the good old days. So it's, you know, really bit of everything. Guilty Gear. See, Guilty Gear is something I never got into, but I've, like, heard about it, obviously. I mean, who hasn't heard of Guilty Gear? I don't know. My favourite composer is my channel composer. I'm biased. Okay, no, but my channel composer is really lovely. The 1X video that I recently put out, the music in the back of that video, I wasn't told at the time it was happening, but my channel composer decided, you know what, I'm tweaking your audio, I may as well just custom create an entire track for this video. And so they hand it back to me and they're like, oh yeah, by the way. It was so lovely. I love interactions like that, but yeah, that's apparently a thing. My phone overheated just like Timmy's brain is melting. I'm here now. Well, welcome in. Welcome to the absolute nut house. We're yapping about my future plans. Which, TLDR, my list here, I have TikTok applications because I don't know how to work TikTok, so I need someone that's, like, able to help me work it. I have, like, loads of clips and stuff I could totally post, I just don't know how it works. I've got to do my next Forsaken Discussions video. I want to do a bit of a basic Forsaken guide, and then I want to work on, like, my basics of a Treppy guide as well. Then I've got stream moderators. So applications for stream moderators, and then if that goes well, I'm gonna put Discord moderator apps, but that's gonna be like a huge like process. I'm gonna have like trial periods and everything. But yeah, I think honestly it's really dependent. But I do look forward to what's the word? Yeah, I'm not sure really too much about where I'm gonna go. What is this outfit? Those eyes are how I feel right now. Back to the chaos. But yeah, no, I'm planning on a bunch of different things. There's a lot of things I'd love to do. So hopefully I will get away with, you know, obviously being able to do a load of those. There's probably more I have to do as well, I'm forgetting. Over time, as I go through stream, I'm probably going to end up remembering and be like, oh, I need to write that down. So, you know, you catch me doing that a couple times. I'm trying to think what else I have to do. There's a couple bits and pieces I'm, like, waiting on to get started on. I do also need to get started on the, This Bed We Made episode 2. That's something I'm going to write down, actually. Oh, I just knocked my mouse. Sorry, I'll deal with that in a sec. There we go. That's my mouse. Right, there we go. TV is forbidding me from typing. It's okay. Did I write down the groceries? No, my groceries came up literally yesterday. No, this morning, actually. I got my groceries this morning. My setup. If you're talking about PC specs and stuff, what I have is, I have my... So my tower is an i9 14900. It's a K, I think it is. It's a 4070 Ti in it. 64 gigs of RAM. 3 terabytes of storage, although I'm looking to crank that up to 5. I'm trying to think what else is really notable. I don't know, it's nice. Then I've got 2 monitors, obviously, on ARMs. They're both 1440p's, 27-inch LG ones. I think they're called Ultra Gears. They have the NVIDIA thing built into them, though. What else do I have? Microphone. My microphone is a... It's gotta be good if you can play Trep on high graphics. Oh no, absolutely. It's a 4070 graphics card. I can play Resident Evil on, like, high graphics. My microphone is like a proper XLR microphone. It's a Shure one. So it's an SM7DB, I think it's called. My controller is an Xbox controller with Bluetooth. My keyboard is a Gator Milky Yellow Pros, I think. How much frames? I don't have like frame limits usually on. I don't ever have frame limits on. My monitors are 165 Hz. So they'll usually run 165 frames per second. But my actual computer can run like infinite. I don't know the specific maximum of the actual PC, but I never run into any issues. Usually it's fairly good. Obviously with it being like a really high processor. I think the 14 gen Intels are the newest at the moment. And this PC is like 2-3 years old now, so... Yeah. This computer did cost me a lot though. I did put a lot of money into it, but... Using a controller over a mouse. I have both, yeah, I have both, don't get me wrong, but I do like to use controller just because it's a bit easier on my wrists. I have something called fibromyalgia, so my, like, bones hurt all the time. So having my hand in that kind of angle with the mouse, it kind of hurts when I angle my hand up like that. So I try to play with the controller. But, yeah, so... Yeah, it's something to do with my nerves are too active or something. So if you poke me, like, a normal person wouldn't flinch. It usually hurts my skin pretty badly. That sounds really dramatic, but, like, it actually is a genuine thing. It's a nerve disorder I have. Like, even being poked does hurt. I can stand for maybe 5 minutes before my bones will start to ache. That's just how it works for me, really. There's nothing I'm not used to. I take a lot of medicine for it, but that helps a lot, actually. But yeah, no, I have a keyboard and mouse, which I will do most games, but if I can get away with playing with a controller, like, without losing too much, I'll definitely give it a go. For example, you probably have noticed I've been trying to learn the Forsaken controller, but I know that the killer controls have been a lot more difficult. Have I always been like this? Yeah, so it's genetic. So my mum actually has it as well. So I actually inherited it. But I'm not like literal glass. I'm not actually fragile. But I'm just very sensitive to pain. So like actions that you wouldn't think hurt would quite hurt me. It always kind of feels like my bones are popping out of place. It's you know that feeling. The best way I can describe it is, you know when you bend your fingers too far back and they hurt? That's how my bones kind of always feel. But yeah, basically, it's like a sensitivity. But yeah, no, I take some medicine for it and it does help. They don't know what causes it, to be honest. They think there's an autoimmune side of it, but I actually don't know. Because certain activities can give you like flu-like symptoms. Or if you've done a lot in one day, the next day you'll wake up like you've got the flu. You can get like the full runny nose, like cough and everything, but for some reason it's not like actually flu, it's just the illness deciding it wants to hurt. It's very strange. Honestly, I'd be interested to see the science behind it. They don't study these sort of things though, because like, yeah. They just don't. It's the same with my heart thing as well. So I have another nerve thing with the autonomic nervous system. And that one's also really under-researched. They probably are hand in hand, if I'm honest, but I don't actually know. Oh my god. I'm pulling way too many risks off right now. Crafting a lockpicks and flashbangs to escape the chase. I can't craft mid-chase though, that's the only thing. I don't have any craftable anyway. Right, there we go. Grab some more craftable stuff. But yeah, no. As I always say, I'm a really open book with these sort of things because at the end of the day, why would I hide that sort of thing? Like, prep while not being chased. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I got distracted yapping. Scavenger, I suppose I could, yeah. But yeah, I'm always really open about these things because I don't have any shame with it, you know. It's, I've always said, like, this community is, like, for everyone. I will talk about my issues in the sense that, like, if anything, it makes people feel more comfortable in the community because they know that I'm not judging. I've been through all sorts of things. It's the same reason that I'm really open about being autistic. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I just think that, if anything, being open about being autistic is a case of, like, it's gonna make other autistic people feel better because they know they're not alone, you know? But yeah, you know, that's kind of what my channel's all about. being myself, being my yappy old self, and enjoying it, you know? I'm having fun. I'm here for a good old ball. Whose gun is this? Don't care. Mine now. Yoink. That's RV. Hyper-tunneling gens. That's me. I could go like all out and like crack out a full like gen build. Bang! Okay, there we go. See guys, I'm a gamer. More skins for guns? Probably. I think that'll come in part 2 of the survivor rework. Obviously you gotta keep in mind that the survivor rework isn't done yet. Uzi's just taking a break. I didn't mean to shoot it. Got it. Right. Cool, let's go. That didn't even load! That's not fair. Buffed Volta's got Uzi IRL. He won't let me out the basement, guys. Can we, like, petition for my freedom at the, you know, out of the basement? Petition for my freedom, and I might see if I can convince him to put a giant statue of me in the game. Nah, I'm kidding. But, yeah, no, I've been enjoying the way that, like, the game's been going so far. I think that, obviously, the changes have been great. You'd have to ask the new person in Voltas. Free me from the basement. The basement. What if I take over Treppy? What then, huh? Trepidation, but I'm ruling. He's no longer in charge, it's Voltas. He's overthrown. Oh man, not again. What was that one country that was, had the government overthrown and then they elected a new, like, government on Discord? That's the kind of situation Uzi's in right now. That was an actual thing, by the way. It was a country that got overthrown, and they elected a new leader on Discord. Possibly, I don't know. Very funny, though. I mean, what a way. What a way to elect. Nepal. There you go. That's what Voltas is pulling. But yeah, no. I've been enjoying Treppy. It's so different when you go and look back at like my first Treppy videos and then you look at the game now. It's so drastically different. That sounds familiar, but I don't remember why. I don't know. I'm not good with names or faces. Like, I remember IRL I had a friend. I still have that friend. But I didn't know their name for like a week. Cause like we were in college and I just got grabbed into this massive group. They were just like, you're ours now. And I'm like, okay. But, you know, yeah, that was a whole thing. I had like a good friend in that group and I didn't know their name for like a week. Oh, I've not heard about this. I might live under a rock. I haven't heard anything about this. Some guy crashing a car. No, I don't know. I think the only, like, I don't get very much news because the only thing I see is like TikTok. I know, the only thing I've seen so far is there was a news story about a woman in like Minnesota getting like sledgehammered. Going out, bloody hell. Don't tell me he was driving with them as well. No, no, no. This seems like it'd be an interesting watch for you. But yeah, I think I'm also going to look into more Beehive game nights. I want to do like Mafia as well. I know we did like Cards Against Humanity, which was quite quiet to be fair. For like a Beehive game night. But yeah. Goodbye geography. Yay, freedom. I'm trying to think, what else am I missing off this list? Let's put that on there. Do any of you remember anything that I was planning to do content-wise that I'm completely forgetting? I don't remember anything. I need to start doing my like Sunday streams, but like I also am like really preoccupied. You see, I never heard of this person. I don't know who this is we're talking about. Like, I've never heard of them in my life. But like, I am honestly living under a rock, so I'm not surprised. I also find it really funny that like people think that like I'm super well versed in like YouTube. I have 3 subscriptions that aren't like people I know on YouTube, and I feel like that shows how much I live under a rock. There's videos, right, I'll look it up later if you remind me. What else should we do? I want to chase up the event team. I'm gonna write that on my list. So, the thing with having like an Apple Pencil and an iPad is, with the Apple Pencil, I think it's the second one, you double tap to change from the rubber to the pen and back. So if you want to rub something out, you gotta, like, double tap, do it, and then double tap again, which is like a convenience thing. But like, I find that more often than not, I accidentally end up trying to write, and I've accidentally clicked it enough for it to register as twice. And it's really annoying. What else did I need to do? Okay. Yeah, so, yeah. Let's think. Because obviously I want to get more content out now that I've got, like, a little bit more adjusted to what I'm doing. But I'm also just trying to work on more video stuff in general, especially with, like, I'm obviously getting a little bit of help from other people now. And obviously I'm branching out as well to topics that I enjoy. I know that I definitely said I wanted to do, if you guys have seen, like, the Forsaken Discussions series that I'm starting, I'm gonna, after I'm done with the Forsaken side of it, I want to branch it out and do Dead by Daylight and other ASIMs that I enjoy, so, like, maybe, like, Treppy. Treppy doesn't have too many, like, balance things, though. Whereas, like, Forsaken's super unbalanced, and, like, Dead by Daylight always has something to talk about. I really do enjoy the world of Dead by Daylight. I know there's a lot of creators in it, but, like, I definitely think that I want to kind of keep trying, because I don't care how many, like, people there are. I'm not here for views at the end of the day. I'm here to have a good time and have fun, you know? Right now it's in shambles, yeah, and I'd like to talk about it. I haven't really played it in a hot minute, but I would love to kind of dig and get my teeth into it. Because you'll notice that obviously as I'm someone that plays a lot of horror and a lot of ASIMs, I have definitely, like, got the adequate experience to dig into things and have, like, different opinions to what most people say. Like, I did a Forsaken video on 1x, and I talked about how, no, 1x isn't as good as you think. 1x is actually kind of buns. What you're doing is you think he's good because you're stomping noobs. And that was my whole thing. But I do, like, definitely like putting my opinions out there, because I don't care for what people think is normal, or what people think is, like, the correct opinion. I will say what I think. I don't care. Or I sounded like— everybody kept saying that I sounded like a flight attendant, but what they don't realise is that's something called an autism accent. When I'm doing something that I don't have, like, when I'm doing something like guides and informational videos, I tend to just let the autism accent out. Because I'm trying to keep it professional anyway when it's just, like, information. I don't really have an emotion. Scales or fur? I don't know. I think fur would be kind of fun. Like, it'd be a lot easier, because I feel like scales, if you get stuff under it, then, like, it seems like it'd be a right nightmare to wash it. Yeah, it does depend where you live. If I was, like— if it was fur, though, I'd go, like, Scotland. I do like that idea. Scales are cool, but I hate the cold. See, I love the cold. I'm one of those people that's, like, always warm. Yeah, do you have to shed if you get scales? There's a lot of things to take into account with this question. It's like, you gotta think about quite a few different, like, obviously, aspects and such. But on the other point, how long is the fur? Are you a human Pomeranian? Or are we talking, like a bulldog? Because they're, like, really short haired, aren't they? You are a survivor. I'm actually the killer, guys. What are you talking about? I am the slasher. I will slash you. You will be slashed. I don't like that. I don't like it here no more. Whose dog is that? Come get your dog, bro. Come get your dog, bro. Ah! It's infected, okay. Is there still hair? Yeah, that's another good point. Like, is there the same beauty standards? What is the beauty standards of, like, fur? Bloody hell, no way. No double no way. You just get called a furry. Probably, yeah. If you think about it, you could go to FurCon though. Like, you could go to a furry convention without having to buy like a suit. This super entity, bro. Get off me. Get off me, bro. Thank you. You're not making it out of it, bro. Yeah, true. They'll send you for testing. But that's why you blend in. You blend in effectively. You just gotta stick some googly eyes on. Sorry, I'm leaned back. My back needs a good crunch. Is that normal? Do people like crunch their back? Or is that like just a me thing? My back feels like it needs like the accordion treatment. My back does some serious crunching. I wake up and I sound like a xylophone. I sound like a xylophone that's been thrown down the stairs. But yeah, no, I think that's they do say that like you have like bones, your bones have like air bubbles in them anyway. I know I crack my fingers like crazy. Everyone gets so mad. Because it's so loud, apparently. But yeah, I definitely want to work on a lot more, like, Discord stuff. Can that thing hop off? No, it won't. It won't stop, like, targeting me. It hates me. Guess who's back? Welcome back to the evil creature that won't leave me alone! But yeah, I want to do a lot more stuff with the Discord, and I don't really know how to grow the Discord. So like, I'm hoping that like, if I get on like TikTok, people will like be interested in joining the Discord, because like, people love TikTok, right? That's how people find things. My camera is just tweaking out. I can see people like actively commenting on my videos right now. They're coming through my phone. And it's really funny to see like which ones are like really angry at the video that I posted and which ones are like in agreement. Dude! Put that fucking tongue away, bro. Put that tongue away, man. When I play Trep for the first time after some starter readers, then I get confused and infected by minions or whatever. Infected is always at, like, zombies. Infected is a stinking stinker. I hate Infected. I've always hated Infected. I'm committed on that front. Infected is my op on God. Yeah, get gone, mate. Infected is so annoying. I don't think he necessarily looks dumb. The appearance is fine. I just hate that fucking tongue grab, man. I hate the tongue grab. I hate the infection. I hate the zombies! I hate the zombies so much. I hate the zombies so much. Super entity, don't even get me started on the siren. I hate the siren. I hate the siren. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be like super positive, but like, I hate it! The siren is a perk. Yeah, but I still hate it. Especially when an infected is using it. Because you stack that with the zombies. I may as well bash my head against the wall. But yeah. I now have written a to-do list while streaming. Timmy Skeleton Hate Club, and now we have a V-Infected Hate Club. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm justified. I'm justified, okay? I don't care how many times you're gonna say, oh, well, V, Infected isn't that bad. Infected is evil, and I hope he explodes. I hope they explode horribly. Everywhere. Just guts, brains, everything flying. Not that they necessarily have a brain. They will face my wrath. I tell you. One of these days. They will face my wrath. I'm sorry, I'm just the #1 infected hater. I always have been. Like, bro, low-key pisses me off. Hashtag curb stomp infected. Can we get that, like, as a thing? New V-Hive, trending thing. What do you mean was the stabbing London or Britain? Stabbings happen everywhere, I'm afraid. I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's the same way that people, like, stereotype, You're talking about, like, the same way that, like, people will start yelling bottle of water at me? Is that what you're talking about? Like, bottle of water type stuff? They'll yell the word Tuesday. They'll yell bottle of water. They'll yell, like, that sort of stuff at me. Is that what you're talking about? Like, that kind of stuff? No? I don't know what you mean then. I haven't seen it. Oh, hello, new person. Welcome to Crazyville. What time are we on? 8:30. Okay, I'm gonna aim to finish for 9 because I want to go in and eat my pie. My pie was robbed yesterday, okay? I was supposed to have the pie yesterday, but it was stolen by a man on a bike. So, I am going to treat myself to a very nice pie while I get to working on some scripts and such. I might actually work on the stream mod applications tonight. What is this cartoon story? No, this was an actual thing that happened. No, seriously, it was actually stolen on a man by a man on a bike. I ordered Uber Eats groceries. I did. I ordered Uber Eats groceries from a store called Iceland in the UK, which does frozen food. And basically, it was an order that couldn't be picked up on a bike, but a guy on a bike like claimed the order and said he was going to go get it. So I was like, oh, he's going to get there and cancel. So he got to the shop, picked up the order, and then his map started bugging out. He started teleporting through field and stuff and going sideways and everything. And then he went backwards away from the shop, opposite direction of like where I am. And then he just froze. So I ordered at 5 o'clock, the shop's shut at 6. It got to 6 o'clock, he was nowhere to be seen. 6 o'clock was about the time he froze. So, it got to 7 o'clock and he was still in the same place. It got to 8 o'clock, he was still in the same place. It got to 9 o'clock and finally Uber cancelled the order. So, we don't know what happened. We think he... Sorry, that was a hiccup. We think he ran off with my pie. Yeah, but I don't think he could have carried it on a bike. That's the thing that puzzles me. Because, there was about 4 Pepsi bottles. You know, the big 3-litre ones. There was, like, 2 frozen banoffee pies. There was, like, eggs, milk, bread. Like, all that stuff. So, like, I don't know how or why he took the order on a bike. Because there was, like, loads of bottles of, like, stuff and, like, frozen food. So, like, how did he take the order on a bike? And more importantly, why do you want my pie? I mean, to be fair, the banoffee pie from Iceland is to die for. It is pretty good. But I don't know if I'd go out on a bike robbing people for it. I did get my refund though. They did, Uber thankfully did refund it. I was having such a job trying to contact their support team though, it was a nightmare. Because they won't let you speak to a person anymore. So what happens on Uber's end, which is really bad business by the way, is if you ring the phone number, you have to go through a bunch of those. Press 1 if you're calling for this. Press 2 if you're calling for this. So I went through all those menus, and instead of doing anything, it would just direct you to go to the app. So it wouldn't let you actually speak to a person, it would just send like a notification through your app based on the mobile number you're using. So then, obviously, I tried the app, but the app wouldn't let me the app wouldn't let me yeah, because the order was technically still active, the app wouldn't let me contact support until the order had finished, and I didn't want to cancel the order on my end because I didn't want it to look bad on me. So it wasn't a case of like needing an account, it was a case of the AI chatbot would not let me do anything. It was a stupid AI. They've started using AI for support teams everywhere, and it's so fucking annoying. Because you're just talking to a bot that doesn't understand. I know I had a previous issue with Uber again. Well, I've stopped using Uber now. I'm not using them anymore, I've refused. But, I sent a complaint in because half of my order was missing one day when I ordered from Asda, and they refused to believe me despite the photographic proof that I sent. They kept sending me the same message over and over again. Because apparently if you put one complaint in, they'll never refund you again. So the AI will just spam you with like bot messages. Because they won't refund more than one order if you've had issues with more than one. So I was like, I meant to report it to trading standards in the UK, because in the UK you are entitled to a refund under law. There's really lots of laws around it. But I actually never got around to it. I might pick it back up though, because, yeah, I'll see if I can do that in the future, because I know it was like September, but it was like a serious thing. AI is nothing but wasting water. No, literally. AI is so stupid. I hope that, like, honestly, it gets, like, outlawed. So a discussion I was having with my brother is we were talking about how we think it should be outlawed. Going to lurk as I get to bed. No worries, have fun, enjoy your laying down. Horizontal time is the best time. I would know. I would know, I have a condition called POTS. It means that if I'm not horizontal, everything go boom. Hi, zombie! Did you find me a friend? Sitting on this low chair? Then don't sit on the low chair. Get yourself a better chair. It's okay, Tim, we're going to IKEA in the next couple of days, I'll ship it over to you. I'll send you an IKEA chair. I actually need to get myself a lamp. That's what I'm looking for. That's another thing I need to do, is I need to write my IKEA list. Why is there a zombie? I have no idea. Why do I have a zombie? Zombie didn't want to retire from last round. Yeah, bro, he's just really dedicated to his job. Sitting practice to some degree. Well, yeah, that's fair, but, like, don't, like, overdo it. You should see some of the chairs I've had to sit on before. My god, when being in, like, hospital, the fucking chairs are so uncomfortable for no reason. I remember I used to always find that to be the case. Whenever you go to hospital, the chairs are always so uncomfortable for no reason. Did anyone else, did anyone else in school back when they were a kid, used to get in trouble for, like, not being able to sit still? Or was that, like, a me thing? I actually genuinely couldn't. I still can't. I can't sit on a chair properly. I've never been able to do it. But I always used to get yelled at like crazy. I'd be sat there and I'd be like tweaking out. Chairs are fine. The food. I mean, I found that some of the plastic chairs are so uncomfortable I actually could rip my hair out. It's waiting rooms. Sometimes, like, sometimes waiting rooms will have the most uncomfortable chairs, but you'll be sat in them for like actual hours. I remember I was in hospital. I went from 8 AM when the doctor phoned me and was like, hey, your bloods have come back weird. Get to A&E now. So I was there from 8 in the morning until about 3 in the afternoon, just for them to say, yeah, there's nothing wrong. But my god, it was these stupid plastic chairs. You know that, like, plastic leather stuff? Ugh! Ugh! No! Plastic, it was like plastic leather. Or there was one time I felt really bad, but like there was I was in cardiology, and there was a bench. It was like a bench of like chairs, if that makes sense. Like a bunch of hospital chairs attached onto a bench in a really weird format. And someone sat down on the other end and we all like shot up. You know, when you're like, oh my god. They were so like rocky. Like they were really rocky as is. Like you would sit on it and it would just like nearly fucking die. But it was so funny. Honestly, the amount of like different like issues you'll have for like hospital chairs is so funny to me. I don't know, everything seems to go wrong in my life. I got some kind of bad luck curse. Yeah, overall does suck though, like Loki. I hate it. Did I hit that guy twice with that? Oh my god. Nice, okay. 9 watching? Is there really? I don't have the statistic thing at the minute. My thing's broken. Is there really 9 people? There can't be. There's never usually that many people here. Did they kill themselves with a Molotov? Yes, they did. But I'm taking it as a win on my end. Because I'm a hypocritical. And I'm not gonna win any other way. The lone zombie's here. My lone soldier. Suck one of these out. Okay, let's have a look. Time is it over here? It's about 8:30 something. 8:43, there you go. I did say I'm gonna end at like 9 o'clock my time. Just because, long story, but somebody stole my pie yesterday. So, I had to order groceries today to get a new pie. So I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm really gonna enjoy that. I will enjoy my pie, no one can stop me. Not even a man on a bike that steals my pie. Not even the bike man can steal my pie joy today. It's 11 PM. Ah, you're probably like somewhere European. I love pie as well, which is why I was so sad that this guy stole my pie. I was literally heartbroken. It'd be a shame if someone stole that pie. Nobody's gonna steal my pie, I got 2 just in case. I actually got 2 yesterday as well, but they never came because somebody stole my pie. I'm still sad about it. I was so gutted. I was waiting at the door for my pie to come and it got to like 6 o'clock and I'm like, hang on a minute, it's been an hour, where's my pie? It got to 7 o'clock and I'm like, I'm never getting my pie, am I? It got to 8 o'clock and I thought, for fuck's sake. I'm a victim of the pie thief. But yeah, no, it was really sad. That was my day. My day's good. I got my groceries after much fighting. Actually, no, to be fair. It was, see, I didn't realise, but, I usually order, like, my groceries from Iceland through Uber Eats, which is, like, a frozen food store over here. Kind of like a, think like a grocery store, but, like, especially, like, oh! Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Sorry, I'm not good with flashing lights. But yeah, I ordered grocery stuff, but I didn't realize that if you order off the actual, like, store, they charge you for same-day delivery, it's like £2 something, whereas tomorrow would have been free. So, like, in future, I'm probably going to schedule it next day. But, yeah, I've learned that now I can order from other stores as well, so I'm going to be just starting. They're just going to have, like, random grocery vans pull up to, like, my house, bringing me groceries. Tea or coffee? I don't really drink either. I'm gonna be real, I drink lemonade and Pepsi. And then on the weekends, I'll maybe have a drink of alcohol if I'm feeling it. But, yeah. Actually, funnily enough, with my order of, with my grocery order, I actually got, some buzzball things. You know those, like, little buzzball things you get? They're on 2 for $4. So I got 2 of those. There was 2 of the red ones, and then I got a bottle of Wicked. Which, yeah, like, if you're, like, from the UK, you know what Wicked is. It's like a vodka mix. It's like what every teenager drinks. They usually have like an iron brew one and then like a bright blue one. And I've only ever seen those 2, but I saw a grape one recently. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab that and get that as well. And those basically all mixed into the kind of mix and match order. Can't with alcohol. I mean, fair enough. It's to each their own. I like my alcohol because it puts me right to sleep. Pickle Pepsi? Oh no. No. Get out. Okay, look. The only form of like flavoured Pepsi I'll accept is, do you know those machines where they do you know when you go to like a store, or not like a store, but like a where's my words? Like a theme park, and you'll get like a cup, and it's those big red machines, and it's like Pepsi, but you can pick like grape, strawberry, cherry, vanilla, vanilla cherry, all those different fun little flavors. I like those. I like those machines. Those are fun. No pickle though. Get out with your pickle. I used to drink like, when you go to those, you can get like all sorts of like bits and bobs. They have them in like Alton Towers and stuff. And I used to always go for like grape Sprite, grape Fanta, and then like cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. That's peak. And then like, it depends where you are as well, because in the US they have a lot more. In 2 days is my birthday. Oh my god, happy birthday. Well, early birthday. My birthday's in June. You have to come into the Beehive on the day so we can all chat, revive, ping happy birthday. Mine's in June. I'm slap bang in the middle of the year. I'm a summer hater, but I'm also born in June. As soon as I say I'm born in June, everyone says, yeah, it makes sense. Am I late? Slightly. Slightly late. That's okay though. We got another 10 minutes or so. And then I got other bits and pieces to work on, but it's okay. I'll be in the Discord later on, and I'm going to be working on a bunch of like video scripts and such, so it's, yeah, the stream is going to end like probably after this game, maybe next game, depends where I get to, because I want to get cracking on with some bits and pieces that I've been working on. The flashy cutscene, I didn't know it was going to be MVP. No, you're fine, you're fine. It's more so, I need to ask Uzi to add it to the epilepsy mode. Because, yeah. It's not, for some reason, on there, but it's really flashy and it hurts my brain. It's weird to explain, I don't have epilepsy, but I have autism and it's sensory issues, so things overwhelm me really easily. So anything that's got like a lot of motion, so like outcome memories, can't play outcome memories. Forsaken's hitboxes, another really specific one that I can't cope with. Because they flicker. It's hard to explain, but they flicker up and down, they jump. And that's what sets my brain off. If something moves too much, or it's like the majority of the screen and moves, then it sets my brain up into like a funny mode. And my brain just kind of like shuts. It's like someone closes the curtains, I'm just in there. But no one could see me. But yeah. I don't know, it's a weird sort of like photosensitivity, I suppose. I don't know, I always thought it was normal. The outro, yeah, it's bright. If they, like, Uzi might be willing to alter it, I don't know. If you give me the name of it, I might be able to, like, DM him after this and see what he says. Oh. Ah, well. There we go then. There we go. Right, let me grab my list and do one final thing. Explain the game I'm playing. I'm playing Trepidation. It is a 1v9 asymmetrical game where you are facing off a slasher. You have to complete objectives and you have tools at your disposal to help you survive the slasher. You craft pipe bombs, molotovs, flashbangs, landmines, yada 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 yada. You have weapons, assault rifles, pistols, shotgun, whatever else you possibly have. Boom. Find its survivors in the moats. Okay, I will write that down. Hold on. Let's go. In here, we're looking for animations, victory poses. No, we're looking for spotlights. Is it the award one? There we go. Okay, I've written that down. It'd be cool to have the award if it was just like without the like flashies. Isn't it included in Strobe Reducer? No, because I think I have Strobe Reducer on. Yeah, I have Strobe Reducer on. But yeah, you know, yeah, I think it's just a case of I'll ask Uzi about it and it'd probably be a quick fix. Don't worry about it. But yeah, low more graphics helps a bit. It's okay. I'll be fine. Usually I'll just close my eyes. You'll watch as I like you'll notice my model will go like that. It's because I put my hands over my eyes to kind of create a darkness. You burned my house to the ground, Pikmin. I remember hearing that TikTok audio and it's like just Pikmins in the background. Yeah, so my list as far as I've got is I'm gonna do the applications for the TikTok account. I'm gonna do my Forsaken Discussions video, general Forsaken guide, general Trep guide, stream moderator applications. I'm gonna do Discord moderator applications. I'm gonna work on this bed we made part 2. I'm gonna go after my event team in the Discord because I haven't heard from most of them in weeks. My model kicked out there, sorry. I'm also gonna work on actually creating a proper public punishment guide. So that's gonna be fun. And then obviously I'm gonna DM Uzi about face sensitivity. Guilty pleasure? I don't really think I have anything that's like 13 people? Wait, what? There's never usually 13 people. What are you talking about? Water's cold. That's good. I like cold water. Holy shit, there is 13 people. Holy. Hello, everybody. I mean, I'm gonna end this here. I'm not gonna wait around for the game to end because I do want to go crack on with some work. But you know, thank you all for coming. The Discord is linked in the description below if you want to join to keep up with all things content or just, you know, yap with me. Yap with me, twin. I'm gonna go crack on with some work. I'll probably be in the Discord lurking, as I always do. I'm gonna, you know, get some of this video stuff done, and hopefully you'll have a video by the end of the week, unless I'm lazy. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys either next Tuesday for Trepidation Tuesday or on Friday for Forsaken Friday. That's all from me for now. Bye bye!